Hello and welcome to Ask Steph. I'm Stephanie Lillian, and every week I answer your yoga and meditation questions. This week our question for the week is, what are some great stretches that I can do to start my day? So today I have 3 recommended stretches that kind of relieve any kind of aches and pains or just stiffness from sleeping throughout the night and gets you ready for an awesome day. So the first stretch I have for you is simple. It's a forward fold. So if you want to join me, feel free to do so. To come into a forward fold, you'll have your feet hips distance, all 10 toes point forward, and you can bring the hands to the hips, hands at heart center. On an inhale, you reach the crown of the head up, and on an exhale, you begin to dive the heart forward, hinging at the hips, bending the chest towards the ground. Now, you'll start with a nice soft bend in the knees, especially if you're waking up in the morning, you're just starting to get the body moving. The backs of the legs are going to be tight, so work with yourself. Find where this feels good in your body. Maybe the arms eventually dangle towards the ground beneath you, and maybe you work on kind of straightening, flexing the knees, working into the backs of the legs. Crown of the head, as always, will reach down towards the mat. The back of the neck is nice and long, and you can hang here for as long as you'd like. I recommend 5 to 8, even more breaths. And again, breathe through the backs of the legs and allow this time to let the spine decompress. Crown of the head pulls down. We're getting blood flow back to the head here. So if you think about it, when we sleep at night, we're sleeping in a horizontal line. This allows the blood to come back to the head and a renewed sense of energy. So you can stay here for as long as you'd like. The second stretch I have for you today, you can simply move from here to that stretch, is upward facing dog. Now in the morning, the chest and shoulders might be a little bit tight, and that's okay. So let's start with a low cobra. Hands down on the mat under the shoulders, elbows squeezing by the sides, tops of the feet pressed towards the mat. And on an inhale, you simply pull the heart forward. As you do so, shrug the shoulders down the back body, shine the heart towards the front of the room. Once you've been in low cobra for a bit, you can always add a flow, exhaling to lower, inhaling to lift. Maybe you pause and hold for a couple of big breaths. After you feel like you've found some opening, you can always transition to upward facing dog, which is tops of the feet pressed down, kneecaps lift, press the hands in towards the mat, shine the heart forward, shoulders pull down the back body. My third stretch I have for you today is downward facing dog, and again, you can transition to that from this pose. Curl the toes under, press up and back down dog. Down dog is an amazing stretch to really get the whole body open and working. We get into down dog by pressing the heels towards the ground. Now you might be saying, hey, my heels don't touch the ground, and guess what? That's okay. If your heels aren't on the ground and you feel like there's a lot of tension and weight in the hands, something like this, then I'd encourage you to bend the knees and press the weight back. We're going for a nice long spine here, opening up the back body, so the feet can eventually drop down. Knees press towards the wall behind you. Press the hands into the mat, shoulders shrug down the back body. Inner upper arms spin out away from the ears, and you can look at the ankles, knees, the thighs, wherever the gaze feels natural. Again, pause here for a couple of breaths. All of these, I'd say 5 to 8 breaths, more or less, up to you. You can repeat the postures, find a flow, kind of going in and out, and any organic movement. I'm going to come on out of this posture. And that's my 3 postures I have for you today. So it's forward fold, low cobra or an upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. All of these stretches are great for starting your day because they really kind of hit on every body part. You get a little bit of strength, you get a little bit of flexibility, you get an inversion, bringing the head below the hips. So everything you kind of need to jumpstart your day and have a great rest of your day with the body feeling a little bit more open, a little bit more blood flow to the brain, and just a general sense of ease and goodness within your body, especially when you take the time to connect and feel your breath in these postures. If you do want to link all these postures together, these are the fundamental poses in a sun salutation A. Sun A's are an amazing way to start your day because, like I mentioned, these postures really kind of incorporate all the body parts, all the places that you'd like to strengthen and open for a nice, refreshed body feeling. So I hope that these postures help you if you want to start your day with all, none, some of them. Anything is a great way to just come back home and find a sense of ease within. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for stopping by here today. The light in me truly honors the light in you, my friend. Namaste.